But most certainly, so Mamata Banerjee will be creating history there if he's re-elected for vice presidentship. Save Mamata Banerjee, Karthike, we've seen all the members of UPA pledging support for Mamata Ansari initially. Now Mamata Banerjee too has come around. But talking about NDA here, the NDA, it seems, just want to record the fact that it does not favor a second term for Mamata Ansari, which is why a leader as tall as Jaswant Singh was put up to fight against Mamata Ansari.
You see, it has been very, very rare in history, only in the case of Kalam. Even at that time, Congress realizes they don't have the numbers. And general choice of the president is always from the
Alright, there seems to be some trouble with our audio line. We'll go back to Karthike Sharma in just a bit, but let's quickly run you through the pictures that are coming in right now. Vice President Mamata Ansari at Lok Sabha office, Secretary General's office to file his nomination papers. You can see Sonia Gandhi, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, Congress General Secretary Rahul Gandhi and several other key constituents of the UPA present there as Mamata Ansari files his nomination paper. Our political editor Javed Ansari is with us. Javed, we also know that there is a UPA lunch today for all its allies and constituents. And in a manner, we have seen, apart from the generals there who are fighting many battles on many fronts from the Congress party, this time around it appears that the Congress president Sonia Gandhi and Prime Minister Manmohan Singh are the ones who've been able to keep the flock together and put up this united fight as we see the nominations and then later election for the post of both president and vice president.
In fact, Ruchika, one remarkable feature, one refreshing feature of this whole vice president election has been that the Prime Minister has taken on the task of mobilizing support. He was the one who is working the phones, talking to Mamata Banerjee, talking to Sharad Pawar, talking to PMK. In fact, after Mamata Banerjee walked out of the Sonia Gandhi meeting and revealed those two names, relations have been frosty. So this was the Prime Minister who took on the mantle of bringing her around, and he made more than one call in trying to persuade Mamata Banerjee to support the candidate of the Vice President as well as the President.
It's exactly something, Javed, that the critics were talking about all along, that the Prime Minister does not seem to take initiative. Also, the allies are never on board. There aren't enough consultations between allies, which led to, differences coming out in the open so many times. This time, it seems that the UPA, the Congress party, for sure, has got its act together, as it's ensured that it's able to put up these nominations, which seem certain to win.
Well, indeed, they mustered up the numbers. They've ensured two things. One, that none of their allies, that all their allies are on board, and now all the supporting parties are on board. And they've also managed to win over, bring around their estranged ally Mamata Banerjee. So in that way, their political managers have done a better job. Although it must be granted that when you are in government, your ability to maneuver, to negotiate, is far greater than that in the opposition. The BJP. Well, while they've managed to get back Shiv Sena and JDU, they still have fallen far short of the numbers, and they've failed in their bid to try and win away Mamata Banerjee from the UPA camp.
Alright, Javed, just stay with us. Let me also bring in Atish Srivastav, who now joins us for a perspective on how really NDA is seeing these developments. Atish, with Mamata Banerjee pledging support for Mamata Ansari, there is practically no hope for Jaswant Singh to make it. Even without Mamata's support, he did look comfortable to make it to the office of Vice President. How's the BJP seeing these developments?
Well, BJP was very much aware of the fact that they don't have the numbers and they will not be able to make their own vice president, but they wanted to give a token fight as far as the election for vice president is concerned. Because they have reservation with the name of Vice President Mamata Ansari, and they have clearly put forward those reservations, and they are very well aware that they cannot be seen as giving walkover. That is the word which was used by LK Advani during his press conference, that they do not want to give a walkover to Congress candidates. There's going to be an assembly election in Gujarat, in Himachal Pradesh this year. Then next year there will be Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, New Delhi. All these states will have direct competition between BJP and Congress. And BJP does not want to be seen as an opposition party which conceals in front of Congress. So that is the very reason, despite of not having numbers, they want to go ahead with the